Hi, my name is Terry Bowen, and today I would like to teach you a spiritual exercise called the sun salutation. And it's a spiritual exercise because we invite the divine into our lives, and then we begin the day with that, and then we move forward. I'm going to show you how to do a sun salutation exercise, and then afterwards I will show you each individual movement. So, let us begin. Namaste. That is a sun salutation. Let me tell you a little bit about a sun salutation. It is a full body discipline, so it involves every muscle, and it also involves any place where your prana, your life energy, can be blocked. And by doing a sun salutation, you unblock your prana, your vital energy, and then you move more intentionally into this world, which we as busy seminarians and in a tumultuous world really need that intentionality. So when you do a sun salutation, the first thing that you do is the prayer pose. And so you start, you collect your energy together and bring it up to your heart in the form of a prayer pose. And then you move to your overhead pose. And as you do this pose, you just slightly bend your back. And then from here, you move into what is called the hand to foot pose. And this is important because, as you notice, we did a back bend with the hand over head pose, and now we need to move forward. These are both important movements. One, they counterbalance each other. Once you do a back bend, you should always do a forward bend. But a back bend actually opens your heart up to the world. It says, world, I'm open, I'm ready for new experiences, here I am. But the forward bend always reminds you to stay humble, to remember to stay lowly. So they're very good counterbalances. So after you do the hand to foot, then you move into the equestrian pose. And that's simply a lunge. And if your dominant side is usually your right side, you should start with your left. And if you are left-handed or your dominant side is your left, you should start with your right. My dominant side is my right side, so I'm going to start with my left leg in my equestrian pose. And it's just a lunge. You just move down into a lunge. And then from here, you move back into a plank position. And then from here into the cobra pose. In the cobra pose, your feet are flat on the earth and you're just bending your body and picking your head up as far as you can. Notice this is a backwards bend. So now we have to go into child's pose and do our forward bend. And then from here we go up into downward dog, and then bring our right leg forward for our right leg lunge. And if I was more limber, this would look better. And then you bring yourself up, hands overhead again, and then back to your heart. Namaste. Now, I'll show you a couple modifications and why I really like this, because first of all, if you don't have much time, you can do these poses as fast as you like. It can actually be a cardiac workout. So you just begin. That's one, and it took about 30 seconds. And you can do 2 or 3 together, you can do 10, you can do as many as you'd like. The great thing about this exercise, this spiritual practice though, is if you want to slow it down, you can begin with your prayer pose, and you can stay in this pose of prayer and pray your morning prayers. You can stay here as long as needed. And then you move into your hands overhead pose. And you move slowly through each exercise until you finish the entire round. So that is the sun salutation. I hope that you try it out. I hope that it is a wonderful experience for you. And I'll say to you, Namaste.